Good afternoon. Bob Andrews, House District 41 Republican candidate coming at you. Would like to take a moment to just recognize the 3,000 people that lost their lives on this date 19 years ago in the Twin Tower bombings. Let's pray that that never happens on U.S. soil again. Today I would like to talk to you about my 5-step education program. The first step, that first step is a 3-tier diploma system. Those 3 steps are 1, an attendance diploma, 2, a life skills diploma, and 3, the traditional diploma. The reason I would like to see this implemented is for a couple reasons. If you were to go into the Colorado Department of Education's website and look at the CMAS test scores for our district and other districts, you would see that our students are 50% below grade level. That's unacceptable, folks. 50%. Can you imagine going to Big O Tires, buying 4 new tires, but only 2 of them hold air? We would not tolerate that on our vehicles. We should not tolerate it with our students. So I've come up with a plan that would help that. Now, the 50% number is alarming. That happens for a couple reasons based upon my years of teaching in the public schools and for the Colorado Department of Corrections. One, some students are just below grade level. They, for whatever reason, they are not hitting the standards that we are expecting them to reach based upon their age. Second is the traditional argument of standardized tests are biased. And then third, which I think is the predominant reason, our students are taking them seriously. There's nothing in it for them. They get bored. They don't want to take those tests, so they just play bingo and fill out the questions and have no stake in the test. The problem with that is their particular teacher, their school, their district, and our state is all ranked based upon how well they do on those tests. Can you imagine putting our future and our reputation into the hands of adolescents? We need to somehow motivate them to take those tests more seriously. So let me get back to my 3 steps and we'll discuss how we can motivate them. 1, the first step is the attendance diploma. A lot of the students in my district, their second language is English. I'm a pretty intelligent man. I have a master's degree in leadership and policy studies. I have a bachelor's degree in history, a minor in mathematics. I have 2 vocational certificates, one as a real estate broker and another as a real estate appraiser. So I look at myself as a reasonably intelligent man. However, if I were to go down to Mexico and take a class, not speaking Spanish, I would do poorly. That's what some of our students have to face in our classrooms today. That doesn't mean that they're not able to learn. It's just for whatever reason, there's a disconnect from a linguistics standpoint. But if they go to school every day, we should somehow reward them. They're probably not going to meet the expectations of 4 years of math, 4 years of science, 4 years of English, 3 years of history, and the various electives because of the language barriers. We want to be able to give them something to keep them interested and engaged, and also to give their future employers an idea of what kind of student they are. The state standard is 95% attendance rate. If you receive an attendance diploma, that says you went to school 95% of the time. That's something that those students can strive for. The second diploma is a life skills diploma. What I would hope would happen with this would be that we would use those standardized tests, the CMAS tests, and if the student was proficient at the 8th grade level, they are able to meet life skills standards. They would receive a diploma that tells their future employers that yes, they can count inventory, they can make change, they can perform various tasks that relates to a particular job. They can write complete sentences, essays, basic understanding of science and history, all the main topics that are taught in the schools today. So that would be a life skills diploma. We would test them, and they would be able to earn that to show that they have been paying attention. And what that does is keeps them engaged in the seriousness of those standardized tests that they take every year, because that would be the measuring stick for whether they receive the life skills diploma. The third and last diploma would be the traditional diploma that they currently earn. And you might think, well, why would we do anything different? What we have currently works. Actually, no, because right now the schools are giving almost everybody a diploma, and a lot of them aren't worth the paper they're written on. The schools are have such pressure placed upon them to graduate students that they give the students numerous opportunities to pass the class, such as online classes, credit recovery, even making up work after the semester is over. So it's not teaching them to be accountable and responsible for their own actions. And with this pandemic that we've endured, they're doing these online classes. All they have to do is log in. They can walk away from the computer and they're getting credit. They're not necessarily learning anything. So with the life skills diploma, they have to meet 8th grade competency, and the traditional, we can become a little more strict because we have other avenues for those students to work toward. So again, people ask me, what would be your first idea for legislation if you were to be elected to the House? It would be a 3-tier diploma system statewide. It would get our students engaged. It would raise our rankings nationally, and most of all, benefit our students. So again, if there's something that you like or have a question for me, please reach out to my website at AndrewsForHD41.com, or you can go to my Facebook page under the same name, AndrewsForHD41. Again, please keep the 3,000 people that lost their lives 19 years ago in your mind, and let's all try to pray for world peace and make sure that never happens again. Have a good day, and God bless.